Well, at least that the dust storm had cleared off at the best possible time. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rock100. Welcome back to more of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Last time, we took care of everything that we could do out at Monster Nerva. We defeated Rhyme. And we pretty much just took care of, well, you get the gist. This time, our destination has called us to the Asado Desert. And I have to say, we're gonna die. But no, we're gonna be fine. I just chose them to catch this Pokemon here just to help out with the Pokedex. Excuse me! Get out of my bite. Okay, I'll get out of your bite. Probably smells like exhaust or something. Oh. You can claim a reward? Really? Okay. We got one that'll get us some, what's it, some medium experience candy. Cacturn right there. Alright. Up here. Remember that thing that we saw from before? You know, that thing that just kept rolling on her around the place and pretty much just ready to steamroll us, and before we get a chance to scream. Yeah, that thing. I think it's about time we go after it. Yeah, that'll work. Oh wait, hold on. I want to get this Pokemon real quick. Seriously? Promise this is not on purpose, guys. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, is this a Pokemon that I missed? Oh god, it is! A ruler. A relore. Excuse me. I guess that there was something that I missed out here, but I'll talk about it another time. To be fair, I did say that there was going to be some Pokemon that I was almost going to guarantee to miss. That was almost one of them. Alright. Oh, that's a Sandile. Let's go, big guy. You and me. And we just roll right smack into that thing. Huh? Hello, Derek. This is Professor Turo. Iron Treads is a Pokemon that came from the great creator Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me. With all due caution, of course. The Quaking Earth Titan itself! Here, right here in Violet! Iron Treads, level 45, Ground Steel type, Quark Drive for its ability. Rapid Spin, Iron Head, Knockoff, Stomping Tantrum. If this was Scarlet, this one instead would be a Great Tusk, level 45, Ground Fighting type, Photosynthesis for its ability. Rapid Spin, Break, Knockoff, Stomping Tantrum. I need to take care of this thing. I need to take care of this thing now. Like, now! Uh-oh. Well, I did just that. I have to admit, it's pretty funny. surprised that trainer didn't see that massive thing just go right by her. Derek! Looks like you found yourself a Titan! Wait, that's the quaking Earth Titan? Is that thing even a Pokemon? Just trying to get pumped up with that little snack. Time to show that thing what you and me can do, Derek. This thing just got jacked. Okay, if you think it's gonna burn, then do something. Oh. Well, I guess it was something. Seriously? One more hit on this end from me and it's done. And it looks like it's gonna be me to be the one to knock it out. Power down. Dual wing beat. It slams the target with its wings to inflict damage. Yep. Wing attack is getting an upgrade. Yes! Nice going, little buddy. What even was that thing, though? I kind of feel like maybe I've seen it before somewhere. Anyway, I bet if we head inside here, we'll find more of the herb mystica I was eating. Let's give the place a once-over before that thing decides to come back. Come out, wherever you are. And here's Herba Mystica number 4. Yes! Found it! Here's our little herb. The shape, the sheen. It looks like it'll taste horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Okay. Sour Herba Mystica is chock full of nutrients and is great for boosting your overall health. It says here it works wonders whether you're tired physically or mentally. Perks you right up. No time to waste. Let's get some food going. Sorry for the wait. Here's a super healthy sandwich that'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat. Sour? Looks like it's radioactive. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. This guy must be a glutton if he's able to handle one with a variety of different tastes. Sheesh. And of course, you know the drill. Come on up, my boss stuff. Food's up. Would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. We are now given the ability to glide! Not fly. Why? Says that the bell is also slowly regaining its original strength. Still, doesn't look like it's anywhere close to returning to its battle form. Seems healthy enough physically. He's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form. What do you mean? I've read about it in books before. A mental scar, like psychological trauma, you know? I think that's what you call it. Maybe it's had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared of battle at all? Well, don't worry. I'm sure both that brute and Mabostif will make a full recovery eventually. So how do you feel, Mabostif? How's that Urban Mystica working? Yeah, no pressure. I think it's fair to expect every kind of Urban Mystica to have some huge effect, right? It's not like the effects are immediate either. Hey, it's okay. Don't worry. Derek and I gotta make sure you're right as rain. We got one more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all. It's gonna be okay. Alright, Derek. The next stop on our little herb should be the last. But we can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep up our momentum. Here we go! Hello? Hello, Derek. This is Toro. I detect that Miraidon has regained more of its original power. After it jumped into the air, you should try pressing the B button again. It should glide now. This is our fly. The trailer was lying to us. You must continue helping baby Miraidon recover. Alright. I'm gonna kind of double back a little bit. Because... Shoot. No, not you. You! How do I want to start this? You. We now have the ability to fight this thing and claim it as our own. Here in Violet, Iron Treads. This thing, as a Pokemon, it is a beast. There's a reason about why this thing is widely considered to be a fan favorite, for a plethora of good reasons. Ground Steel type, having a resistance to that of a poison, having an immunity to not only that, but even to electric as well, which means no poison unless hit with corrosion, no paralysis. Can you say that this thing is amazing? Like with most of the ground types and steel types, it's meant to be a pretty decent physical offensive Pokemon and a great defensive wall. But unlike most ground types and steel types, this thing is actually pretty quick. And at times later, when used correctly, it becomes a monster for when used properly in battle. That Quark Drive, it is not its signature ability. Instead, it is powered up when using a certain item that we haven't seen yet, the booster energy, or if an electric terrain is in use. Essentially, it's what will boost the most proficient stats on the field, and it can vary depending on what you're going to be going up against. That being said, we still have some downfalls that we need to talk about. This thing is weak when dealing enough with special offensive stats as well as tanking special hits. This thing sucks with that. It's meant to only be more of a physical user, not special user. If you manage to catch this thing here and now, you will have one of the best set of Pokemon in the game that has such great resistances, great moves, pretty much anything that can make some of the most ground and steel types profitable. All the way hit from Scarlet. Great Tusk. This thing is kind of similar to that of Iron Treads, but works a little differently. Just unlike it with its biomechanical counterparts, this prehistoric version is once again on the physical oriented use, but it's also much slower, but with more HP. So in other words, what makes it a lot slower and a lot weaker with the use of special offensive uses, it definitely makes up for better physical stats and more HP. That, given the fact that it has such a great use for being a ground fighting type, this thing you could go for the mile on this if you want to use it correctly. Like that we've seen with Quark Drive, photosynthesis is not its signature ability. It basically works similar to how Quark Drive works, only except it works in harsh sunlight, like, say, sunny day. If you plan on using this particular Pokemon, be aware that it actually has more weaknesses than that of Iron Treads, but it definitely makes up for a lot more useful offensive purposes. All in all, this is a powerful Pokemon, and it is great if you know how to properly use it. One, two, three, yeah! And I have decided. Say hello to the final member of my team. I had dubbed thee Biohazard. And you bet I'm adding this to my team right away. Oh, hi. The bears are like, hey, that could be my descendant we're talking about here. Well, you know what? Because you're getting in the way, you can come with me. Ta-da! Alright, neat. Let's take a look at our new friend here. Let's see here. Oh. Plus attack minus special defense? Ooh. How naughty. And ooh, here, Terra type Steel. Bonus. Alright. Before we do anything else, I want to have this thing to relearn electric terrain. I wanted to have it relearn it now. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Knockoff. I'm going to keep Rapid Spin, but I have some good reasons for this. And you can't learn anything else. How quaint. Alright. Let's see what else in that you can learn. Wait. It can learn the elemental things? Really? facade sounds pretty good. Rock tomb is a good idea. Let's see here. Okay, bolt switch is not bad. Sandstorm and Smart Strike are pretty nice. I'll think about that Smart Strike though. That one seems pretty nice. Electric Ball, that was F. Yeah, no. Very interesting indeed. Well, now that I pretty much took care of their descendants from the future, there is actually something that I want to talk about. Well, we're heading off for our next destination. Ooh, acid spray is pretty nice. So, those two Pokemon that I just talked about. Raging Tusk, the Great Tusk and the Iron Treads. You want to know something that is absolutely terrifying about them? They are considered paradox Pokemon. We'll be seeing more of them later on, but I want to give you a bit of a brief knowledge of what we do know about them. Great Tusk is a Jurassic or prehistoric version, well, I guess it's the prehistoric version of Donphan. Whereas Iron Tread is a Donphan, hence a futuristic. It's from the distant future. Can't talk today. These two are terrifying. Because, essentially, we're dealing with a Pokemon that what they look like dinosaurs in the past, but we're also seeing Pokemon that are like the biomechanical versions of them from our timeline in the future. What truly makes them stand out is that they could potentially behave in a way that is beyond human control. I'm not talking about like Mewtwo's level of standards. I'm talking about like naturally. We all know that dinosaurs has existed like over 65 million years ago before they went into extinction from the meteor that crashed out onto Earth. It is believed that these paradox Pokemon from the past are like that as well. As for those that are from the future, I have a bit of another idea. Remember when I usually kept calling them biomechanical beings? Well, I call them that mainly because that, well, if you guys saw what Iron Treads was doing with that Herba Mystica, then we would know that it does indeed have a functioning stomach. It has functioning internal organs. Creatures that are biomechanical are said to be those that are organic beings, but they have certain cybernetic traits that grow and develop just unlike what organic beings are like. It's terrifying when you think about it, but I have more of a theory that I want to talk more about that later on down the road. I'm just explaining a little bit more about some of what we already do know about these guys. But the more we kind of think about it, the more I begin to realize these guys, they must have caused such a terrible destruction from the future, while also being naturally disaster for how they were in the past. Could you imagine if something like that actually came to be, and it's just like beyond our control? I sure as hell can. And don't judge me, I have quite the imagination, alright? Some gibbles right there. Alright, so our next destination is just a little bit further down that way. The location in question that we're going to be going to right now is Actually, probably one of the most complicated locations throughout the entirety of the PARADOJA region. See that bridge right over there? It will lead us to probably one of the biggest mazes that we will see in PARADOJA. Thanks to us having the ability to glide, it'll make our travel there a little bit more easy. What the? Oh! It's a little Bambi. I found a Bambi. Bambi. Nimble! Okay, fine. Thank you. Actually, you know what? No. I have an idea. Time we bust out the new guy. Actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, do I have anything that you could benefit from? Not in the box, in the bag. I think you do. Can't use our ability patch on that. Let's see here. The soft sand. It'll give that stomping tantrum a bit of a power boost. Hey, same type of attack bonus. Can't say no to that. Alright. Now, we enter our next cave. After we deal with this rock ruff. Did that hurt? Minky! Why? I have no quarrel with you. Get out of here. You won't make it on foot. Kind of a hint of what this cave has to offer us. The Alfaronda Cave. This place. Oh! Boy, this place! If you are looking for anything that can help you out through pretty much the remainder of your journey, you got it. The best way how you can get around this place? Follow the torches. Nope. But of course, who says we can't take a little bit of a detour every now and then? What's down here? Got an item over here with a metatite. Got a rare candy. Nice. Few super potions. Yep. Alright. Bag armor there. We got a Gabite. But, ooh, a better chant right there. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, you guys should be in the upper 30s. Should be. Okay, you're in the lower 40s. Perfect. Come here, you! Boosh! I love this thing so much. In fact, this is the first time I've actually ever using a Paradox Pokemon on my team. How did you get up here? Did you do some serious rock climbing or something? I was going after Pokemon, and now I'm completely lost. best recommendation for you, like I said, just follow the torches. Iron Head, go! Bonk! Fortress? Okay. You definitely have piqued my interest. And if I know you, you probably have Sturdy. But some of the wild Pokemon in here are stronger than you. In terms of level-wise, yep. Sturdy. Still gonna go down this turn anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, payback. That does more damage. The turn after a fainted ally goes down. This way. If I remember correctly, one of these routes actually leads us to a location that's just outside this place. I don't fully remember for where it is, though. Look up here. The trio is guarding a few potions. I guess that's one for each mole. Let's look this way. Whoop. Yep. There we go. Yep. And nope. There we go. It's accuracy. I always saw that later. Who's down here? You. I want to catch you. You're a very remote Pokemon. Trust me, I have a good reason for doing this. Come here! Yeah, I was gonna say, don't make any of my biohazard smash you. Yeah, like I said, this is a very interesting Pokemon, and I consider this to be one of the more remote ones. Trust me, we'll be talking more about that later. Well, not really, because I've already talked about it, but it's a rare Pokemon, but there's another location later on that'll actually make a little bit more sense for it later. And we definitely have something over there that's definitely a whole lot of something. Yep! Glide! And I'm not gonna make it, am I? Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Don't worry. There will be a time when we will be able to get up to that. Just now's not the time for that. Unless... Okay, yep, no, I can't make that. Alright. We're gonna need to find a way to climb that. And, ooh, there's a Shogun right there. Yikes. And now we're back outside in Area 6 of the South Province. I know. Crazy that we just cut through all of the other provinces like butter. But then again, they're not fully required, but we will be visiting them at a later time. So now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I have 3 starters, I have 2 Titans, and I have an engine. And I'm also riding one as well. Alright. I do have some other items that I could technically sell, but I'm gonna have to think about this one a little bit. Alright. So now that we checked in at the Pokemon Center, there's somewhere else that I want to go to. Because I'm just one crazy guy, I'm just gonna jump off this center way like a dumbass. Down here! This is what I was talking about. We're back in the Alhorana Cavern, but the location in question of where I'm at now is a little bit remote. This is what I was talking about from before. Finding this location is a pain if you're not a dungeon crawler. Which is why I decided to not be a dungeon crawler for this and just to do it the other way. Because check it out! Up. Yes, you're big and scary. Too bad you don't have your mom around. Yeah, check it out. We're back out here. But now I want to head back down that way. Because there is a lot more to this location than one would realize. Like, a lot more. You just gotta keep going down. Uh-oh. We'll definitely be doing some off-screen training out here. I can definitely tell you that much. So anyway, back out here. We're closer to being headed to the west side here of the Great Paldanian Sea. I believe there's something of interest that we can find out here. And these guys are tough. Uh-oh. That out of the way. Hello, gorgeous. I'm gonna just have a little bit of some fun with this one. Oh, you are in big trouble now. And you're even one level away from evolving. Nice. Yes! But now that you're weakened, do I have anything that can help with this? Might as well. Come here, you! Uh-oh. Well, this thing would naturally hit no rain dance. It is a bringer of storms, thanks to the horn that it has on its head. And oh my god! Why? Maybe we'll go something that more matches your color. Well, I guess I kind of agreed on that one. And ha ha ha! You can't do crap with thunder. Okay, I guess I kind of gave up on that one. Like, okay, yeah, you win. Neat. A classic dragon has been captured. Alright. Yeah, maybe they just wanted to show off this part. Like how Buizo's gonna use their tails like propellers and to have it swim through this. Kinda cute. But we also want to remember this section for something later. More specifically for what we will find. Not with this nimble. You better leave us be before I smash you. And you're only level 15? Wow. You stink. That thing right there. Do you see it? Because if you don't, then well, too bad. We've seen a few of these things before, but they're in different colors. And now we're back in Area 4 of all locations. Yeah, you really have to do some digging around and search around every nooks and crannies to find out where everything is at. Because out of all locations where it ends up having us be at is Cortando. It could have ended up in worse locations. Alright. Just wanted to show off that for you guys. But now that we've finally gotten that taken care of, we caught ourselves on our final member of the team. We took out the Titan. We got our one last destination to go for that sort of thing. I think we're gonna go ahead and end things off right around here. And why are you guys just staring at the TM machine? But it doesn't say anything nice. So, next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We take a look around at this new location at Alpharanda, and we take on the gym. I think we'll be fine, right? I don't know. See you guys then.
Yeah.